It's your boy, the Memphis Accel, welcoming you back to Check This Out, the show we take a look at whatever cards we want to be taking a look at, and having ourselves a good old time on EDO Pro, that wild west of Yu-Gi-Oh! In some epic duels where we show off the wombos and the combos. That's right, and today, I wanted to take a look at a deck I haven't taken a look at in like 3 years, something like that. It's been a long time since I played this deck. So we're playing Fortune Ladies, them ladies of fortune that like to stay on the board for a bit, and they like to gain some levels. However, instead of doing that, we're going to be using our Fortune Ladies. We're going to be looping some of our monsters with their powerful effects that are non-once per turn. These are old cards. They have non-once per turn effects on them. And we're going to be using their powers to do a lot of synchroing. We're going to be building up some nice boards. Ultimately, it's a beatdown focused deck. However, ultimately our plan is to summon the Earthbound Immortal, the Aslla Piscu, which, in my own opinion, is like the best Earthbound Immortal. It's my favorite chicken. It's my favorite giant, not chicken, it's a hummingbird, but you get the idea. We got our hummingbird. We're trying to summon this thing out on top of doing a bunch of other things, lots of big old synchro monsters and things that we can do with this deck. So we're going to go into the EDO Pro. We're going to show off this deck. I'm going to show you how it works. We'll have ourselves a good old time with it. So let's just get right into the action. If you want the deck list, it's going to be down in the description. So, check that out after you check out some duels with me. So, enough talk. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, everybody, our first opponent. Another day, another card game. And we like to go first with this deck as often as possible. We can also, of course, go second, because we do draw a lot. This deck is like 80% draw, but it depends with, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Being what it is. You never know what you're gonna get, like a box of chocolates or something. Alright, so this opening hand is an interesting one. Let me think about how I want to go about this. Okay, let's go over Future Visions. Our nice old school field spell. We don't have the hand, but I could still do some cheeky things. I've got my Fortune Lady Light. She'll get banished by my field spell because she got normal summoned, and then I get another monster. Light is one half of our main combo, along with Fortune Lady Past. You like to have them on the field at the same time. We didn't get it this time, but we can get it later. We'll go ahead and get a Past into rotation, because you never know when you might need it. And let's go ahead for our Danger Nessie. Sadly, we have 2 Danger Nessies, but one will get another. So it could be worse. It could be worse. I like the Dangers just because they let me get monsters on the board. They let me get, draws when I just get the right cards like that. I should have picked Nessie, but it's okay. What do we got? Can I synchro summon yet? No, I don't have the right levels for that. Okay. Let's just go for dark for now. It's something. It's something. Sometimes you have the combo deck, you get the full combo, sometimes you don't, sometimes you just take what you get, and you make something. Is it the biggest something we could have made? No, but it's something. So the big question is, what is my opponent playing? What is he playing indeed? I'm seeing a lot of spell cards. Floowandereeze, they're normal summon. Oh, they're based off normal summons. Ooh. That's actually going to be a very interesting concept, because Floowandereeze normal summon a lot, but they also want to get banished. So how is this gonna work? I'm actually not sure how this works. I guess we'll find out. Like, he normal summons a bird, then it gets banished, and then he gets to normal summon another bird, and it gets banished, and that bird gets normal summoned, and then they get banished. And then if I play another field spell, then he doesn't get anything back. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This could work in many different ways. It could maybe not work for him at all. Because he'll normal summon that, then he'll normal summon that, then he'll normal summon that. Oh my, this is like the perfect storm of a situation. I put the most potent card against this archetype that it really is not meant to go against. Unless he can normal summon this thing with 1 tribute, which I don't think he can do. Alright. I'll take it. I thought my hand was pretty rough, but maybe this will work. All I need to do is get, like, I don't know, another Fortune Lady Light would be fantastic. But for now, let's see. Normal summon, banish, normal summon. It's the conga line of banishment. Okay, so he'll be able to keep a monster on the board. Okay. Or will he? Does he? I don't think he does. We'll find out. My goodness. My boy he's trying to get through the future visions. His deck was not prepared for this card. This card was like a direct counter to what he's trying to do. He's trying to normal summon a lot. Dungeon Vein phase, read this card, normal summon, Asymorg. Just normal summon. Just keep normal summoning. Everything will be banished. Everything will be banished. Okay. I mean, he still got to cycle through all of his cards, don't get me wrong. And he is going to get back his monsters in his next turn. Yeah, during the next standby phase of the player who controlled the monster. Yeah, his next standby phase, he gets back anything that was banished. Unless I play a new field spell. That's the thing. If I play a new field spell, that resets it, and my opponent surrenders. Okay. Normally I wouldn't count a duel like this, but that was funny. You have to admit, that was hilarious. So, I'm going to keep dueling, of course. We have to show off what fortune ladies are actually about. Because it was a smidge. You got a smidge of what they're about. But that was just funny as hell. So I'm going to keep that one. But let's go for duel number 2. And show off what the fortune ladies can actually do. We need the synchros, the Piscus, all that stuff. So let's go for duel 2. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. There's no way we'll do it again. There's no way we're going to run into another 2-player on the same day. That would be hilarious, though. That would be hilarious if that happened. Oh, my goodness. You know, Future Visions, people joke, it's an old card. It doesn't do anything in modern games. Hey, it does stuff. Don't you doubt that it does stuff. What are we up against? All right, a fellow terraforming enthusiast. Okay, what do you have? Oh, I see. Very nice. Out of the frying pan and into modern Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. Let's just hey, Runick. Let's just dead ass play Runick. Why not? All right. The problem here is going to be that he's definitely going to be able to stop my spells with his Mechaba. That's the thing I don't appreciate. And he'll get a monster, so he can stop my monster effects too. That's the problem. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Let's see how this goes, Mr. Invoked Runick player. That just sounds nasty in my mouth. Invoked Runics. Oh. I'm not a big fan of the Runick archetype. I think the field spell is just like... I think the fact that you can activate as many of these as you want in a turn is the problem. You know? If it was a case that you could only activate one field spell per turn, that wouldn't be as bad. And also the fact that you can play quick plays from his hand at any point is, like, really annoying. But that's just me. That's just me. What do we lose? Everything good? Everything good. Alright. Go forth, jackalope! Use your mighty squirrel powers! Okay. Alright. The power of this rabbit. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, I have Field Spell, and he has Runick Fountain. The big question is, what quick plays does he have in his hand? We don't know that. Oh? Okay. Well, I will miss the Field Spell, but I actually didn't need it, so, okay. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure he has more stuff. We'll see how this goes. Alright, let's go for Fortune Lady Calling and see if we get this combo off. So we're going to summon out our Fortune Lady of the Light. Very nice girl. She does us good things. I'm going to use Pass Effect, not on Light, because I've done that mistake in the past. So we're going to use that on the past. Well then, I see. Alright. We'll see how this goes then. I'm not quite dead yet. I have Formula Synchron. Just for events like this. I have that. Alright, Fortune Vision. net me another card so I can maybe do this play next turn. If I live. Big if. Big old if. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just hold on a second. I can make T.G Librarian, and I can special summon Earthbound linewalker. Yeah, he's big and tough. He can get me my Earthbound Immortal. For if I have my field spell, I could do that, but I don't have my field spell. That's the problem. All right, and he. Okay, so he has Invoker, dude. I thought he did. Didn't he? Oh, no, he discarded it. Oh, he messed up. Oh, we're totally going to summon this out next. Wait, this is on the field. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Yes. Evil Memphis. He will be proud. Actually, he wouldn't be, but yeah, the point is, what is he doing now? Opponent draws a card, banish for oh, great. I forgot. The fact that he has the field spell is going to be an issue. Oh, yeah, he only gets back Runick quick plays, doesn't he? Okay. Okay, you know what? He has 2 cards in his hand. I have a bigger monster than his Invoker. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I am just floored. So far, we've had some crazy luck with things that we're doing. You know, we had Future Visions up against the Flu player, and now we're spanking this guy. And this is the part where I don't like the Runicks, is the fact that he can just, field spell into another field spell. Like that, and then he gets to draw 2 more cards. Why did he only draw 1 card? Oh, because he wanted to do that. He wanted to get back the other card. Okay. I was like, why would you do this? That's why. He had another invocation. Drew another invocation. Yeah. Okay, so Mechaba numero dos. Darn, man. I was like, oh, Memphis is in the green. And then it's like, no, my opponent has multiple Runick. See, this is what I mean. Runick Fountain should not have been able to go into Runick Fountain. That's my one thing about it I do not like. All right. Let me think about this. How do we want to proceed? We must proceed with caution. Let's start with Fortune's Future. I get to return one of these to the grave to draw more cards. We'll see how this goes. What did he... Wow, he just does not like me having to do anything. Okay. Okay, so here's the Invoker. Let me think about this. Okay, well, I could do that. And I have this. The only problem is I don't have my other field spell, which would have been really good. As it stands... Oh, what do I do? There's so many things I can do, and there's so many things I want to do. I could summon Piscu under Future Visions, and destroy Invoked Mechaba. But is that the right thing to do? I don't think it is. How many lights do I have? 1, 2... Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2... 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Okay, as much as I really want to go into Aslla Piscu, I don't think it's the right thing to do. I just don't. I will really want to do it, but I just don't think it's the right call. I'm going to summon water and try to draw more cards. That's what I can do. Special summon this. Okay. Call by the... Ooh. That might actually save my butt. That might actually save my balls. Alrighty. So, what I need to do now is consider all the synchros I have. 4, 5. I need to banish a couple of mods. How many spellcasters do we have in the grave? 1. We have Un. Okay. We're going to go ahead and boost up Fortune Lady past by a level. Oh, no way. I can banish the fire in my hand. So, graveyard, hand, and okay. That'll do it. Because I'd like to summon every at least once today. You don't see the synchro as much for the Fortune Ladies, but she exists. She's a thing. Draw more cards. Get the thing that lets me draw even more cards. No, I think I'm good. All right, let's go for the battle phase. So we're going to go ahead and attack into the Quick Fang. I don't think that has anything going for it other than blowing up a card. But every can just come back, so it's fine. Let's attack into Mechaba. And that's where we hit him with Calm by the Green. All right, going phenomenally. There you go. So we'll take care of Mechaba. Next turn. Next turn. All right. I think we're good. All I need to do is hope that my opponent does not surrender, because if he does, then I don't get to go for Aslla Piscu. Okay, well, that would have been an icing on the cake. But regardless, that was, you know, the Flu duel was just pure humor. This one was, we took on a guy who was trying to mess with us with his Runicks and his Invoked. We were able to power through that with all of our monsters, and we were able to just smack him upside the head. Be like, no, you will not walk this line. This is my line to walk. So, a nice showing of what this deck is about. We did some synchros. We got out our greater linewalker. We got, I wanted Aslla Piscu. I could have summoned it. I just didn't feel like the right thing to do at the time, but maybe I should have just done it. But we got time for another duel. We got time for one more. So let's do our best, win or lose, to get Aslla Piscu. Even if it costs us the game, we are summoning Aslla Piscu come hell or high water. Let's go for it. Alrighty, everybody, our third and final opponent, a fight in third, as we call them. I'm very happy with how the deck's turned out so far. We're able to do, most of the time, everything we want to do, you know? We're able to do the stuff we like to do, and that's what I'm happy to see. And this opening hand is, oh, it's asking for it. It's begging for it. We have to try. We gotta do it, man. The game is telling me, summon Humming Bed. I'll say, I would say that Aslla Piscu is probably my favorite Earthbound Immortal. Not just, like, mostly visually, but partly because I think the effect's cool. You know, like the Blue Giant, he's just kind of like a beat stick. Aruru has a cool effect, but you almost never use the darn thing. Who else is the purple one? The Killer Whale. He's neat. He's neat, but you don't. He's more stally. The green one's all for Fire Kings. The purple bird is total wonk. I don't think I've ever seen anyone attempt to make that work. And the monkey is just confusing. So, you know, all in all, I would say that, yeah, Aslla Piscu is he's the most enjoyable one for me. Let's put it that way. All right, but right now we are going into it, and I could use that de-synchro card. De-synchro would be very nice right now. That is not the de-synchro. It's getting there. It's getting there. Do I want to do anything? I'll set another card. The thing is, I can risk Aslla Piscu here, so I'm gonna try. Come on, maybe. Okay, you know that's telling me do not go for dangers right at the moment. We'll do the dangers later. So for now, we're gonna end our turn. We'll see where this goes. All I really want to do is draw my field spell and summon Aslla Piscu. That's all I would like to see. What are we up against? Cyber Dragons or Cyber Dark? They're basically the same thing nowadays. You know, Cyber Dragons, Cyber Darks. They're the same bunch if you think about it. Alright, well luckily I'm not playing any machines, so I don't need to worry about Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Unless Clockwork Knight is involved. Is Clockwork Knight involved? I don't know. Alright, so yep. See, so far it just seems like straight up Cyber Dragons. Okay. Animated monsters with the same original name. That's true. Okay, I misread that completely. But you know what? It's whatever. I had to do it for science. It had to be done for science. Alright. Alright, so he's got the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. He's got the Seeger. That's fine. Totally fine. I'll take some damage. Let's see. Your player takes damage from attacks involving Seeger. Okay. I think you could have done more damage the other way, but okay, you do you. Alright, so now the big question is, how is Memphis going to get out of this? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, actually, that could work. See, this is why we run one copy of Rewind, because you never know when you're going to need it. You never know when you're gonna need it. So let's go once again back to the past. Samurai. Okay. Banish 2 monsters, because that way I can make every at the same time. Alright. We'll summon out Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die and do that thing again. Get 2 more cards. I have a synchro in the grave now, so what I can do is make mine every, and then summon out my linewalker. Acha. And then linewalker is just, he's just there. He's really just there. Okay. Jackalope. Do me something good, buddy. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's actually just fine, because we golden. All right, what else we got? Okay, Aruru. Little sad to see her go, but it's okay. It's what it is. Let's use linewalker to get back my Piscu. All right, so how does the thing work? I need to bait this out. I really wish I could boost this thing's level right now, but I can't. I can make Chaos. Oh, wait, hold on. I can make Chaos Angel. How can I make Chaos? Oh, that's right. That's right. I can do this. I can treat light darks as tuners. And now I can't be destroyed by battle, which is cool. So now I get to banish Seeger because he's the thing that's getting in my way. I'll go ahead and activate that other effect. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. All I need is a field spell. All I want for Christmas is a field spell. That would be nifty. All right. Not out of the woods. I definitely should have banished something else, but other than that, we're good. We're good. How much damage is... That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage right there. Of course, this is Cyber Dragons. They're like kings of doing damage. Spiritual, physical, emotional, all sorts of damage. All right. But I don't care about any of that. All I want to do is draw the field spell. Either field spell. I don't care which field spell. I'll go for Future Visions. I'll go for my other field spell, whose name I forgot because I didn't bother to remember the name. Because the other field spell is just in here to make it easier to summon Aslla Piscu. Forgive me if I don't remember what it's called. What is this? That's a Sabadwagon. That's a Sabadwagon. That Sabadwagon gets another Sabadwagon. Got so many Sabadwagons. Okay. Alright, so I think we all know where this is going. He's going to summon Infinity. Going to summon Infinity, and he's going to be able to clear off some of my board doing that. He can't clear the whole thing, though. Oh, wait, hold on. He made her. Oh, wait, hers can change its level, right? Made this card level become 5 till the end of the turn. Okay. I was about to say it was good that I banished the Cyber Dragon, then I'm like, no, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, considering that he can just make it level 5. Alright. And then Sabadwagon Nova. Summons another Sabadwagon, and then he can tribute one to give him a boost, but he's not going to do that. I don't see that happening. He's just going to make Infinity. So, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All I want is Aslla Piscu. I mean, y'all know I can summon this thing. I could have summoned it last duel. It was just wouldn't have been a good idea. But now he's got, yeah, Seeger, the Heeger. What's a Heeger? I have no idea. That might be offensive. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, Infinity steals my Chaos Angel, sadly. Lord, I wish I had a light monster on that. That would have been amazing, but I did not. So, I only lose one monster, though. That's the thing. He can't kill them all. He only killed one of them. So who is it going to be? Probably Linewalker, to be honest. I mean, Every can come back. That's the thing about her. She comes back, and then she gets bigger. Then again, he can just negate Every. That's the problem. But, you know, he'll attack Every anyway. He'll do it anyway. Alright. I mean, that'll help me bait out Infinity, I guess. During the opponent's end phase, in the grave. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm going to do this regardless. He'll negate it, but I'm going to do it. Alright. All right, well, this is probably going to be the end because I don't have anything to stop Seeger. I have so many things for drawing cards. I didn't really have a plan for this part. Wasn't really on the menu. All right. Gonna go Fortune Lady Calling and see where this goes. I mean, I got one calling left. That's all I got. All right, he will negate with infinity. I really wish this was passed instead. That would have been so much better. He doesn't have... What am I talking about? He doesn't have any darks in the graveyard. I was like, oh, can I make dark and do something? Wait, he does have a dark in the grave, but it doesn't help me. No, that's the sad bit. It does not help me at all. I can make Link to Rebo. That's cute. That would have been cool. Make Link to Rebo. All right. I think I've lost. Yeah, I've lost this duel, sadly. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. We had such a good run. But, you know, we'll do as they say. We're going to go and end this on our own terms. I can't really end it on my own terms. But maybe I can fool him into activating Seeger's effect with an Honest. Lord, if I had only run Honest in this deck, but that would have been silly. But yeah, he's going to end it right there. But yes. All right. Well, we got to see the deck, and we got to do some cool stuff. We didn't get to do the coolest thing, but, you know, sometimes that happens. Regardless, let's go ahead for the end screen. I think we're good for today. Alrighty, everybody. So, Fortune Ladies of the modern age with the dangers and the draw engines and all that stuff. We went 2 out of 3, which is perfectly acceptable for this deck. I mean, that's actually pretty good for this deck, because this is a deck that's very focused on certain combo lines working. And while we can work around sometimes when the lines don't work, it's a lot of the time dependent on us getting out like the light and getting out the past and doing that little combo there, going into synchros, de-synchroing, etc. Just to, you know, draw. And while we were able to do that a lot, we did need certain things working out for it all to work out. But it does work out. When it does work out, this deck really hits hard. It really goes hard. And it's a very nice deck. And as you can see, Future Visions, despite being such an old card, is actually reasonably competent against certain decks. Any deck that kind of sort of needs its normal summons, especially Flu players, will have a hard time with this card. Now, it doesn't work against everybody because there's a lot of special summoning, but it is a competent card that can have some surprising results. And while we never get to summon Piscu, we know it can happen. We saw it. It is fully possible, and it would have happened if my opponent had just stayed around for... If he had just drawn something he could have said, maybe we could have seen Aslla Piscu. But as it is, you know, we got to see a lot of the Fortune Ladies doing their thing. So I'm happy with how the deck turned out. Turned out fairly well. And so thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this here video, consider hitting the like button. It lets me know and you, Papa YouTube, know that y'all enjoy this video. Consider subscribing if you feel like it. If y'all are new to the channel and you want to drop some love there. So, yep, we'll be heading out for today. Next time on the show, I really need to take a look at Ubel. I have not done Ubel's new support yet, and I'm sure there's something else I can look at too. We'll see. Maybe try something silly with Salamangreats, because I noticed some new stuff about them. So, we'll see you guys again next time. Until then, your boy, the Invoked Accelerate, is signing off. Until then, y'all stay safe, and stay happy, and y'all have a good one.